Welcome to the Legal Aspects of Dentistry, a podcast where dentistry and the law intersect, hosted by Olivia Wan. So grab your coffee, settle in, and join us as we discuss the legal side of dentistry, because a well-run practice isn't just about clinical excellence, it's also about smart legal protection.
Welcome to the Legal Aspects of Dentistry. My name is Olivia Wan, and this program is sponsored by Modern Practice Solutions. Welcome. In today's discussion, we're talking about a common situation that comes up in dental offices, especially in summer months, and that is when a teenager brings in a minor sibling. So let's say it's this responsible teenager who drives, and the parent has directed them to bring their younger sibling to a dental appointment. Is that sufficient, since the parent authorized the older teen to bring the younger sibling? So this question is something that comes up a lot in our consulting practice. Should a teenager bring a younger sibling to the dentist without a parent or a legal guardian? And it's not uncommon anymore because busy families will ask an older child to bring the younger child for a dental appointment. And although this might seem like a very practical solution because everybody's busy, dental practices should seriously consider the legal and the ethical implications before treating a minor without the parent or legal guardian present. So who can provide consent? In general, the minor cannot provide legal consent for another minor's dental treatment and care. Parents and legal guardians have the legal authority to make healthcare decisions for their children unless specific law states otherwise. And I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole on some of the exceptions to the law, especially here in Tennessee, but give you some general information as educational content. And so we'll see an older sibling bring that younger sibling to a dental office, but keep in mind that older sibling, even though they're very responsible, is typically not authorized to provide consent for examinations, radiographs, restorative treatment, extractions, or other dental procedures on behalf of a younger sibling. Now, if the older sibling is of legal age and can be appointed as the younger minor's agent, that's different. But we're not talking about that situation. So what about routine hygiene appointments? I've had clients call and say, well, it's just an orthodontic appointment or it's just a dental cleaning. Shouldn't that be fine? We don't anticipate any problems. Well, what appears to be a routine preventive visit, or it could even be an orthodontic visit, unexpected findings may require additional treatment or decisions. During that exam, the dentist might diagnose dental decay requiring restorative treatment or counseling to the parent about the child's oral hygiene needs, a fractured tooth, an abscess or an infection, the need for radiographs beyond what was anticipated, or any of the orthodontic concerns, or an urgent condition that requires immediate attention. So without an authorized decision maker available, the dental practice may have to postpone recommended treatment to obtain parental authorization before proceeding. So written consent can help. And for years I've suggested this to dental offices for parents, is that if you provide a treatment plan and it's the grandmother, let's say, the grandparent that's bringing the minor to the dental office, be sure that the parent has provided written consent, not just a blanket consent, but a written consent to the treatment plan. And if something changed during the visit, you call the parent and explain it and get verbal consent over the phone and make sure that's witnessed by another team member. But for this episode, I'm talking about teenagers bringing younger siblings. And so written consent helps, but not really in this situation because, as I mentioned, a medical emergency can come up during that appointment. So sending a younger child with a teenager is quite different than an adult bringing that child. And the written consent may be totally insufficient in this scenario. But emergencies could arise, and that presents additional challenges. And so, what if they had an allergic reaction or some other complication during the visit? Well, there's no parent there or legal guardian that's capable of making a decision or to discuss treatment options or provide a medical history that's accurate and so forth. So, the best practice, as far as I'm concerned, would be reduce your risk. Reduce your risk to legal issues like this and protect your patients and protect your practice. So, dental practices should consider implementing a written policy that addresses issues such as a minor being unaccompanied by a parent or legal guardian. And the policy should include provisions for verifying the identity of the parent, like with a driver's license. You don't have to copy it, but just verify, obtaining appropriate consent before treatment, documenting telephone consent where permitted by law, like in the situation of maybe the grandparent is bringing the child, and identifying situations where you should postpone treatment until the parent or legal guardian is present, and then provide training for your staff members so they have a good narrative ready to respond in these situations, because I'm sure a parent would get upset that an appointment is postponed. So, when a parent cannot attend an appointment with the minor, it is often preferred to have another authorized adult accompany the child. Authorized, once again. So, the bottom line is, while allowing an older sibling to bring a younger child to the dental office may be convenient for that family, it should never outweigh proper consent procedures. Every dental office should have clear policies that comply with applicable state law and protect both the patient and the dental practice. And when you're in doubt, you should obtain consent from the parent legal guardian before providing treatment. Take a few extra minutes to confirm the authorization would help, and that reduces misunderstanding, reduces liability, and ensures that the child's best interests remain the primary focus of care. So I hope this helps. See you next episode.